What's going on, Leo? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to your collective Leo reading. For those of y'all who are new here, my name is Shani. This is Melanated Mindfulness Tarot. I do upload collective messages for us all throughout the week, and on Fridays you can tap back in to catch your elemental messages. If that is something that you are interested in following up with, keeping up with, please do make sure that you subscribe to the channel, okay? Today we are going to be getting into a three-part message. What is it that you need to know or be aware of? What is it that you could work on at this time? And also, what is the potential outcome? Okay? So with that being said, let us get into it. All thanks and praise to the Most High. You know their hearts, you know their situations. Can you please give us the cards that we need in order for us to be able to receive the message at hand with an open mind and an open heart? I also ask that you give me the words to articulate this message as best as I can, as well as clearing anything out of the way. Of their clarification, confirmation, transformation, and healing at this time. Ashe. Ashe. Please do keep in mind that these are general messages, so they may or may not resonate with you. However, if you at any time need assistance, guidance, or support with your own personal energy and situations, please do not hesitate to click the link in the description area and book your session or service there. Okay? We are also going to be closing out with the Money and Law of Attraction card, thanks to Aries. Thanks to Aries, they put it in my spirit to pull from that deck, so we're going to have to pull from that deck for everybody else for this week. Spirit, can we get the cards? What is it that Leo needs to be made aware of? Thank you. Spirit, what is it that Leo needs to be made aware of? Thank you. Whoa. Leo, what the fuck? The Star card, okay? Let's turn her around. Leos, with the Star card being underneath it, I need you to have more faith, okay? Trusting yourself more. Trusting yourself, trusting your information. Yeah, your information too. Trusting yourself, trusting your information, trusting your situation. That's what I initially wanted to say. And stop playing with your own feelings, right? Stop playing with your own feelings. I feel like you are truly holding yourself up, holding yourself back, not being gentle, delicate, compassionate, kind, forgiving to yourself or of yourself. But it's really time for you to start really pouring into yourself. You know how you can show up and you can see the potential in everybody else, but it's not giving me that you can see the potential within yourself, okay? So big energy, Leo, start to believe in yourself, trust in yourself, have faith in you and your situation. That is what I have underneath it all when it comes to what it is that you need to know or be made aware of. Now, okay, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. You have the Seven of Cups in reverse. And then you also have the Hierophant that comes out. I almost wanted to trip with y'all, but I ain't even gonna trip with y'all just yet. I just want you to stop settling though. Like for real, stop settling. They're like, you know what it is that you desire, you know what it is that you want, but you're constantly putting yourself in a position to settle. And it's like, okay. But listen, let me explain it like this, because although I see the cards here, but feel that it's like you're settling in some way, shape, or form, you're also in that position where it's like, you know what, I'm tired of lying to myself. Like, I'm over lying to myself. Like, this is not like what I wanted it to be. I'm constantly putting myself in a position to wait for this person or wait for this thing to change, and it's really not. But it is doing something for you. So this is what I want you to be aware of. Yes, you're going through this situation or you've experienced this energy, but it's also putting you back into a position for you to recognize yourself, for you to start tapping into yourself, for you to start doing the things that we said do underneath it all, right? For you to be trusting in yourself, trusting in your intuition, trusting in the information that Spirit is delivering and bringing to you, okay? Oh, yes. Discipline, okay? Discipline. They're really giving me like discipline. So you may be experiencing something where you need like the discipline to, you know, to trust in yourself, to forgive yourself, to understand yourself, And it does take work, baby. Trust me, I know. I am not going to just make it seem like it's as easy as we be wanting it to be, because hell no, it's not. But settling ain't easy either. Right? Like when you're settling, you're putting yourself in a position to constantly receive less than you know that you deserve. And that will fuck with you. That will mess with you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, a number of different ways. So, you know, have faith that you deserve the essence of everything that your heart desires, regardless of how it has to show up. But you don't have to force that shit to show up either. You just have to be honest with yourself about where you are, what it is that you're currently experiencing. Is this what you want to experience? And if the answer is no, it's okay for you to grow beyond that. You know, you don't want to keep yourself stagnant, stuck, held up, you know, waiting for the next person to get their shit together, or for them to get into alignment with what you think they're supposed to be, because you see the potential of them in your mind a certain type of way. No, we not on that. Do what you know is best for you in this moment, and settling is not going to be the answer, baby. Spirit, can we have the cards? What is it that Leos could work on at this time? What is it that Leos can work on at this time? Thank you. Thank you. Interesting. Y'all got two of the same cards, but I think in a different position than Aries had them. So we have the Magician, the Magus underneath it all. Okay? So what could you work on? Underneath it all, you can work on creating the life that you know you deserve and desire. Okay? Creating the life that you deserve and desire. Understanding and recognizing your power and where it comes from, your foundation, right? No longer like keeping yourself stuck in a position that you don't want to be in, okay? Okay, that's just underneath it all. But when we get into the energies that we have on the table, you got the Eight of Swords that comes up. You have the Prince of Swords that comes up. The Two of Wands that pops up. And the Hermit. Okay? Let's reveal this energy. You know, sometimes we use our minds, Leo, and we fucking like imagine stuff before it even happens. But when we imagine it, for the most part, we imagine like the worst, right? We imagine it like what can go wrong, how everything will go wrong. We don't even take the time to really think about what could actually go right in this situation. Like, how could I make this go as right as possible, right? And it's going into the energy of you paying more attention to the problems than you are the solutions that are there for you. There's all, even when you're thinking about the what ifs and the problems are still popping up in the what ifs, you do recognize and realize there is always a solution to a problem, right? You always have options. There is not a time where you don't ever have an option. You always, and I do mean always, have an option. So instead of allowing your mind to control you, you have to grab those reins. You have to tell your thoughts, y'all. You got to tell them which way to go instead of allowing them to pull you every which way, right? And take it a step at a time, right? With this Two of Wands show up, small steps at a time will lead you in a position, will get you closer and closer and closer, right? To you being able to actually tap into this Hermit energy to where you're illuminating the light. This is a part of your process. This is a part of your journey. This is very necessary. Whatever it is that you're going through, baby, I promise you, it is very necessary for you to be able to walk in your purpose, right? For you to be able to spread the light. You may think it's like a complicated situation or something that's going on that's super tough for you right now, but when you're coming out of this, you'll be able to look back and be like, oh, all right. Like, it be in the moments, I kid you not, it don't be funny. Like, the shit we be having to go through in order for us to grow, it don't be funny. But after we've grown into the space and we can recognize, like, oh, God be on some real funny stuff. Like, spirit got jokes. You know, like Spirit got jokes. Spirit, what is it that you have for the potential outcome of this energy that has presented itself to us? What is the potential outcome? Thank you. What is the potential outcome, Spirit, for Leo's present energy? Let me find out they don't got nothing for you. Let me find out they ain't got nothing for Leos in the potential outcome, Spirit. What is the Thank you. We need one more still. 1 second. We needed one more and they gave us a few. The potential outcome. Well, my head is having like I don't know what's happening on the right side of my head right now. But the 6 of disc in reverse. The Hangman also shows up in reverse. We got the 5 of Wands. The Princess of Disc. Look, y'all gonna trip out. Not trip, but the last card is the Star card over again. You think that's a coincidence? You think this is a coincidence? Nah, I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe in mistakes. I don't believe in accidents. Even though these things, like accidents happen, but is it really an accident though? Okay. The potential outcome. So there are certain areas and aspects of your life, or of you, where they're not as organized as you know that they could be, as organized or as structured. So you're really being called to learn how to gain more organization and more structure in every area and aspect of your life. I do also feel like you need to look at things from different perspectives. So you're being guided. The potential outcome also includes you being able to, like, you're very resistant to it. And you're still going to be resistant to it. Don't get me wrong. I don't know how long that's going to last, though, because at some point you're going to have to go through this battle within yourself, what people consider the dark night of the soul. And yes, you most definitely can have more than one. And it's going to cause you to like start focusing more on the present moments, okay? To have more faith in yourself. And this is a part of like everything happens for a reason, right? Everything happens exactly as it's supposed to happen, exactly when, where, how, with whoever it's supposed to happen with, in order for you to be able to grow. So even when it comes down to that energy of you settling, you had to have that experience in order for you to recognize, like, I've been lying to myself. I want way more than what I've been settling for. I know I deserve to have more than what I've been settling for. But how would you have gotten to that conclusion had you not allowed yourself to settle for something less than you knew you deserved, you know? But I definitely feel you coming out of that energy of not being organized. But right now, I feel like you need a little bit more organization, some structure to look at things from different perspectives and things of that nature. And that will help you like stop fighting against yourself and to put you in the moment of being able to focus on whatever's happening now, and how you can pour into yourself based on that type of thing. Now we are going into the money and the law of attraction, because energy is everything, right? Like energy is everything. Everything is energy type of thing. And I want to give you a message to close out with. Spirit, what is it that you have for Leos in this deck? Can you give us a card for Leo, Spirit? Thank you. I have control over the thoughts I think. Okay? Since you have control over what thoughts you offer, what could be more just than powerful law of attraction responding equally to everyone who offers a vibration? Once you gain control over the thoughts you think, your sense of injustice will subside and will be replaced with the exuberance for life and the zest to create that you were born with. The zest to create that you were born with. Let everything in the universe be an example to you for the way the laws of the universe work. So I don't know if y'all remember or if you remember, but when we first started, that manifestation, that Magus card was underneath the bottom of it, okay? And this card goes with that because it's basically like, since you have control over what thoughts you offer, what could be more just than powerful law of attraction responding equally to everyone who offers a vibration, right? So what you put out is what you get in. What you get in is what you put out, sort of kind of speak. Once you gain control over the thoughts you think, your sense of injustice will subside and will be replaced with the exuberance for life and the zest to create that you were born with, right? So when you stop focusing on the problem and you start paying more attention to the solutions, then you'll be able to like start creating these things around you, right? Let everything in the universe be an example to you for the way the laws of the universe work. So with that being said, Leo, I definitely hope that this gave you something that you can take. If you have not subscribed to the channel already, please do make sure you subscribe. And with that being said, I will see y'all later. Peace.